I'm Stacy Salazar in the Newswatch newsroom. Coming up next, a high-rise fire shuts down Hollywood.
I'm Stacy Salazar in the Westlake District, where these protesters are taken to the streets. That story coming up. I'm Stacy Salazar here with Tiny Lister at the premiere for The Preacher's Kid. That story coming up.
Plus, parents are fighting mad in Pasadena. Those stories and more next on Newswatch.
We don't get no contract!
You are looking at more than 100 angry people. They're protesting the working conditions at the Lakewood Manor nursing home near downtown LA. Employee Catalina Sainz says she's fed up with the way she's being treated.
We need help. You know what? We're tired. We receive $8.29 for hour. We have a lot of residents. The job is very, very hard.
Sponsored by the Service Employees International Union, these protesters want more money and a safer working environment. Employees have been working without a contract for more than a year, and they say they're being taken advantage of. Protest organizer Jimmy Valentine says they will fight until they get their way.
It's going to take actually getting a contract, a fair contract signed by this owner so these workers can have their fair rights and benefits in their contract and stop being treated like they don't exist.
The owner of Lakewood Manor declined to make a comment on camera, but he said the negotiations are ongoing.
It's injustice. It's not human.
Longtime union organizer Michelle Reed says the union will support the workers in the negotiating room and on the street.
Because we're 190,000 strong. And we're showing our members that they have a voice standing behind them. They're not alone. They cannot be intimidated. Their union is there for them.
Both sides say they want contract talks to be finished by the middle of next month. If not, expect more of this. From the Westlake District, Stacy Salazar, Newswatch LA. From actors to athletes to music stars, celebrities hit the red carpet tonight in the Crenshaw District. They are out for the premiere of the new movie, Preacher's Kid. Lead actress LaToya Luckett says there's a lot to learn from the movie.
So many different ins and outs, ups and downs in this film, and it's all about her decision making. So if one is watching and they can relate to it, just watch how she, the mistakes she makes, learn from those mistakes so you won't have to fall on your face.
The movie is about a pastor's daughter who leaves the family church to join a traveling gospel play. Her father not only dismisses the play, but his daughter as well. Director Stan Foster says making the movie had serious challenges.
The biggest challenge was that 3 days before we started shooting, the lead actress dropped out. And I had written nobody as a backup. And just on a hunch, I elevated LaToya Luckett from one of the supporting roles into the lead role.
Now, you usually don't see premieres this big for Christian movies, but with films like The Blind Side making more than $250 million, Hollywood is changing.
Spirituality is everywhere, and it goes by many different names. I'm like this. I believe that a person should be able to come to God any way he or she wants, as long as he or she knows there is a God and they ain't it.
Some of America's top singers stopped in to be the first to see the movie. Among them, music legends Billy Davis Jr. and Marilyn McCoo. They say they were drawn in by the film's faith-based theme.
With a positive message that encouraged people, not just about blood and guts.
Preacher's Kid opens nationwide this week. From the Crenshaw District, Stacy Salazar, Newswatch LA.
Good evening. I'm Stacy Salazar with your Newswatch Newsbreak. A high-speed chase tops the news this evening. It ended with a violent crash in a quiet neighborhood. Police chased the suspect through Valley Circle after trying to stop the car for expired tags. The car slammed into the garage, causing extensive damage. The driver was arrested for felony evading. In Hollywood, a high-rise fire made for some scary moments. It started on the roof of a 30-story building. Smoke could be seen for miles as fire crews worked to put out the fire. No word yet on what sparked the blaze. Finally tonight, parents in Pasadena gave school board officials an earful. They're fighting school board proposals to close several schools. About 200 parents staged the protest at the board meeting inside district headquarters. The board says closing 20 schools is the only way to shore up a $50 million budget shortfall. That's going to do it for tonight. Thank you for watching Newswatch. I'm Stacy Salazar. Have a good night. Breaking news out of downtown Los Angeles. That's where police just released surveillance video of a deadly liquor store robbery. It happened Friday night at the 19th Street Market in Watts.